Hello YouTube, Easy B here. So I posted a video on part 2 for the CZ Bren 2MS versus the SCAR comparison, the 100-yard accuracy. And I got a few interesting comments about that on that video, because on the video and the day I went and shot that comparison, the scope that I used was loose when it was on one of the rifle, and I did notice that day. I didn't talk about this when I was filming, but I had re-zeroed it and reset it when I was shooting the SCAR, I believe. Anyhow, but I didn't like the results and I didn't like the last video. So based on some of your comments, I went back this morning and I refilmed it. I took both rifle and reshot it, but I used a different scope. This time I used the scope that came on the CZ Bren 2, which is a Leopold 126x24 VX-6 HD. And I made sure everything was cranked super tight and nothing was moving and so on and so forth. So I reshot it. I reshot both rifles. Same conditions. Same ammos. The Federal Premium 69 grains. And the PMC Bronze 55 grain, the full metal jacket bolt tail. Someone in the comment kindly suggests I use 77 grain IMI, but I don't have any and I had to order them, but I didn't want this to take too long. So being a bit of perfectionist, I didn't like basically part 2 video, so I'm gonna make this part 3. But after this, I'm done with the 2 comparison accuracy for now. So let's take a look at the result. I think they're pretty much the same. Me, the shooter, I'm a constant, but I have variance because I don't shoot long distance enough. I didn't use a vise, I didn't have a bench rest or anything. I just used the sandbags on site. So I know I can do a better job shooting long range, and I need to do a better job if I decide to spend more time in that kind of shooting. However, everything else should be the same. The results are about the same. Both rifles are close in terms of accuracy, pretty much similar. They all gave me 1 MOA or less. I think the SCAR has a little bit of advantage, but let's take a look at the 2 targets and post the comments how you hit it, how you do better than me, and how you could do better shooting these accuracy tests. But I'm also interested on what ideas and suggestions you have on make the next comparison like this, which I'm not going to do right now. I don't have the need for how we can make the next comparison be better, right? What kind of element I should add. I definitely need to take more time and shoot more long range, but there's so many different kind of shooting out there, and I'm not a hunter, I'm not a sniper, but I will invest in that because I like that aspect. I have to change the way I think and my practice and my habits when I go into long range. And these are what I think, at least the SCAR 16 battle rifle, not 308 battle type. I know there's a big argument there, but they're combat rifles, right? I wouldn't take a SCAR 16S or the CZ Bren 2 to do 600-yard shots, and I'm not trying to do the tightest group. We were doing the accuracy, so I guess I owe the accuracy test to be very precise and controlled. So ideally, I should have pretty much used a vise or some kind of system to really hold the rifle as still as possible, because I know for a fact I move quite a bit when I was doing those shots. But anyway, enough talking. Let's compare the target. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm sure some of you will, and no problem with that. And but that should conclude this comparison for now. Besides the price, you be the judge and you found what works best for you. This was my 2 cents. Again, I put my clown shoes on and I went to the range. And if you don't know what I mean by clown shoes, look at the comment for part 2 video. So let's take a look at the target. so not that it matters too much. But this time, same thing, I use sandbags. I've got a 10-round magazine to kind of make it easier because the 30-round pushes and all that. Anyway, 10-round magazine. This is the SCAR 16. The green circle are the shots that I placed when I was trying to keep in mind, I moved the scope from rifle to rifle. So as I was trying to re-zero the rifle at 100 yards, these green shots were my movement going back in no specific order towards the center. So using my see-through stainless steel 12-inch ruler or 30 centimeters, the SCAR 16, I know some of you say I should shoot 5 shots and 10. That's fine. I shot 3. When I got into target with the PMC and the Feral Gold Match, 3 shots. So this is 1 inch MOA within 1 inch. I'm sorry, within 1 inch, 1 MOA. These 3 are widen up a little bit from left to right. These are still within the 1 inch. These are a bit wider. I think those were 2 of the shots, and then I went to the, and then these guys, right before they called ceasefire, I shot the last 2 rounds, and I think they were pretty tight, half inch or half MOA, very close to each other. This is a 4 shots group. As you can see, I pull one here very well. So I definitely need some way of stabilizing the rifle or get better at not moving. So this is the, blame it on the shooter, blaming on me, which I'm sure it won't be a problem for you to do. SCAR 16S. Okay. Same thing using the Leopold VX-6 HT. This is the CZ. Same concept, grain shot. CZ has the black mark, the SCAR 16 has the blue marker. Let's look at this group. 1 inch, 3 shots. This one was one of the first group I did with the Feral, but they kind of open up there. I definitely moved, as you can. I think I just went crazy on this one, but same here. I take this one. I did a 4 shots, so it is 1, 2. I'm not sure, but these 3 are kind of close, and then I have an outlier here. I marked the shots here. Anyway, these 3, 1 MOA, and then the 2 outliers there, and then these 3 we're kind of opening up. These 3 consecutive ones are a little wider. Well, depending on how I look at it, triangular wise, width wise, they're all within 1 inch of each other. I feel like, in conclusion, I think the SCAR gave a little bit of more tighter shots, or perhaps I hold the SCAR a little bit better when it comes to the. My issues really was on the rear, the shoulder, the stock, and I know how to position it. I know the basics. Again, I'm not the greatest long range shooter. Maybe I get too excited, but anyway, this is kind of what it is. I think the SCAR gives it a little bit of tighter accuracy, and I do want to say I still love the trigger on the CZ Bren 2. It's much more softer than the SCAR, and that's out of the box. That's factory. Well, this is it, folks. For those who watch this channel, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Share, comment, post. Share, comment, subscribe. Some of you don't hesitate to tell me what they think. Please do. Don't hesitate. Go ahead and tell me. I can take it. I don't care. But this is my comparison. It's, you know, there are a whole lot much better shooter long range out there, a lot much better channel in terms of long range shooting. I would suggest, if you think mine sucks, go to those, and maybe they've shot the Bren 2 versus the SCAR 16. But it's really about what do you use the rifle for? What's your level of skill set? And mine is not that great when it comes to long range, for sure. I have a whole lot to learn, but I try to use what I have, right? So you can always buy better ammos, you can always buy better gear, you can always buy whatever. For me, it was about what kind of ammo would be most likely to be found on those rifle for the fun and challenging or sporting aspect of my usage to them, right? That's what it was about. That's why I used the ammo that I had, and I didn't go out of my way to order special ammo for this, because no sponsorship, self-sustained, not a problem, right? But just saying, this is what I had, really, basically. Maybe next time I'll get a vise or some kind of way to make the rifle more stable for whatever the next video will be on this type of content. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. Enjoy yourself. I'll take my clown shoes off now and move on. Thanks for watching.